Alright, today is already Wednesday and hope everybody's having a great day. Going through all kinds of stuff on my desk here, and one really cool thing happened last night when I went to go get a soda at the Dollar Tree. I found this in the old DVD pile, Doctor Who Twice Upon a Time. Did not have that one. If anybody remembers that title, it's a very important one because that's when the Doctor becomes a new one. Jodie Whittaker. He regenerates into... It's a very bizarre story. I had a hard time following what was going on there. And if you like the classic Doctor Who, it kind of alters the timeline a little bit, but anyway, just kind of a weird episode and kind of a pivotal one, I suppose. Anytime a new Doctor is replaced, or an old Doctor is replaced on a show. I think this is the Christmas episode, and there was a bonus features on there. Had a very, very terrible jewel case on here, one of those eco ones, which I've replaced already, but this case, unfortunately, does not close very well, or doesn't stay closed. It's very, 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 very open and shut. And doesn't stay shut. So that was really cool to find for $1.25. And then I'm going to a Scout event this weekend, and I have this nice packet of Scout patches that have absolutely zero value. What I mean by zero value is that, you know, these badges cost anywhere between $1 and $3 a piece or so at the Scout shop. So there's probably like $30 worth of patches in here. But nobody would ever give me $3 for this bag of patches. They would say I'm crazy. They give those to all the kids. So this is going to be a donation. It'll save somebody a couple of dollars, and it'll get it back into the... hopefully I can give that to my buddy at the Scout show. He'll know where to deposit these. Might even have a den that he can give those to. So that's really pretty neat there. Wanted to wish everybody a safe time in Florida right now, because lots of the YouTubers and some family of mine are in Florida right now. It's supposed to hit more or less the whole state, and it's going to be, if it's not going to be hurricane weather, it's going to be super wet and maybe flooding, so watch out for that, and hope everybody stays safe, and if they can safely make videos from where they're at, then we'll see probably a couple of those. I know last hurricanes there was a number of YouTubers that made some videos from their windows of their houses. This is along the same lines. I got this book many years ago. I wouldn't say even 20 years ago, but it was a long time ago that I purchased this. This came from a phone booth. I'm not even joking. I actually have the small enclosure that goes with this. And when you think of phone booths, you think of the old Superman booth. But 99% of all the booths that are still out there or were out there are those little kind of aluminum enclosures that would be at a convenience store. And this was hanging off the bottom of this. It was painted black. It used to be blue. It said Southern Bell. And there's some other, I think it said a Bell South company there. And this is a phone book from, of all places, Florida, Key West. Okay, and that is where I bought that payphone enclosure from off of eBay. If you tried to buy those things now, hundreds of dollars. I don't even know what the phone booth enclosure phone book thing cost value is worth now, just for this piece alone. It's very bulky, and I detached it from the stand because I couldn't set the stand up there. But there's all kinds of, you know, this has probably been through all kinds of hurricanes and whatever. It looks like it's, you know, has seen... it got water damaged at one point there, which I do believe. So I have to look up and see if there were any major hurricanes near, or tropical storms in or near Key West in 2004, I think is when this book was from. I'll just show you another. It doesn't look that old. See that old computer mouse there? But it still had .com. But yeah, I think this is 2004. Yeah, it's used before, discarded before December 2004. And there is the back of it, the little crickety box there. There is a dent to the enclosure I have. I don't have it. If I have a chance to show it, in this box, this is a little bit split here, so I have to be careful here. But that's really pretty cool. And there is the bracket that held it onto there. Unfortunately, when I bought the box, I didn't have the proper hardware to attach my phone, which is in my guest room. And it took a little bit of maintenance. I can't even get the light to work. So it's very possible that I might be able to get some sort of a cheap light bulb or LED and fish it through there. It does not have to be original as long as it's solid. and it doesn't show, because like the payphone itself has a lockbox on it, and it doesn't have a security lock, and that if that security lock is there, that could fall right off and smash your toes. That would not be for a fun morning or afternoon trip to the ER with a broken toe. So I have to get that rectified at some point. But even so, some of those parts based on the shipping are super, super expensive. If you can find one with the key and the used lock and it goes to the right machine, that's where you need to be at. Unless you really, want to pay for a new part there. What was really cool is that you could find all these payphones back in the 90s, mid 2000s, and they were missing all their decals and stuff, and people actually reproduced those things. But there were also people selling original ones for phones, and so I was able to get much of that through another vendor. I was really, really happy, so I completed my phone. And some of the payphone box stores, if I could show you some of that, I wished I could, but maybe when it's all complete. But everybody stay safe in Florida. I'm glad I found the Doctor Who movie. That was very fun to watch. A scout event this weekend, provided all it goes well, and I'll be able to... It's just only like probably 30 minutes from where I live, so that's the kind of events I like to go to. No mail, because I just checked the box, unless it's super late or whatever. But no mail today. There wasn't any on Tuesday either. There just happens to be a bunch on Monday, maybe on Friday or Saturday, and then all the rest of the week is like, we don't care. So I have some TTMs to go out once I get them figured out, and thank you for watching.